So, one of your players has come to you with a baroque, bizarre, slightly out of genre character, or from some third-party source you've never heard of before. But they want to play it because it looks cool to them, or they say they want to play it, or it's going to give me cool abilities, or I think this will be really neat. What do you say to the player who wants to be the snowflake, the special snowflake with the really, really baroque and unique character concept? My initial answer is no. You know, we're playing vampire. Pick a vampire. You know, you don't want to be. You know, we'll play when you don't want to be a werewolf. Or if you're playing D&D and they flop out some bizarro class that they've seen on the internet or in some supplement that you haven't gone over, initially say no. Just say no. If you have some familiarity with it, or you know about a bit about it, think about it. Ask them. You know, why do you want to be a werewolf? Why do you want to be tofu ranger? I don't know. A samurai or a bounty hunter. I can imagine if someone wrote bounty hunter class for D&D, people would be all over that. Mainly because it says bounty hunter. I mean, who doesn't want to be a bounty hunter? Who's that guy? Oh, whoever. The guy who falls into the side of it. I can't remember his name right now. Who doesn't want to be that guy? That guy was pretty cool. But if you're not okay with the ability sets or what it's going to do to your game, or that there's something round in the middle which everyone missed and it just totally bypasses some of the obstacles you've got, it's going to be, and it's an unknown factor, then just say no, pick something else. That's my gut reaction. And when people go, I want to be a blah, no, we're playing this. Pick a thing in this. You know, you don't play Dragonborn in a Lord of the Rings themed game. No Dragonborn there. Similarly, if someone's playing mage and say, I want to be a vampire, or I'll be a vampire mage, don't talk to me about the Tremere, who are vampire mages, but because in Vampire they are vampires who were mages, but they still run by the vampire rules. They run on that system's settings. If you're playing mage, then there probably are Tremere running around who are mages who also happen to be a little undead, a little bitey, a little long in the teeth. But if someone comes up to you and says, I want to play this completely off the wall thing, then try and realize what they're getting into. There's generally a few personality types at work here. The first is your basic adversarial, optimizing. I've seen cool ability A plus B plus C equals D, and that's going to make me, I don't know, the fastest character ever, the stealthiest character ever, someone who can seduce the unseducible, or do 8 billion points of damage in a round. If that's the sort of person you suspect you've got, say no. Say, just work with what we've got. Don't bring in new things, because the new thing might be something totally unforeseen and derailing and just annoying and off the wall. And you'll eventually find that you have to make workarounds it, and that leads to acrimony and arguments. Why are you picking on my character? Well, you've got this thing, you've made your character so it's unhittable. So I've got to think of ways around that to challenge you, man. So it can lead to acrimony that way, because they're playing the game to win, and you can play the game to win. You can optimize. If that's your thing, then that's your thing. But just realize that's probably level 1 of role-playing. You know, that's where you start. There's so much more to the hobby than just being able to be the best thing ever. There is so much more to explore. I mean, if that's all you want out of a game, then, you know, computer role-playing games are probably a thing. But, you know, tabletop, face-to-face, or Skype to Skype, or whatever you kids do with your technological wonders these days, it's so much more. It's all about the personalities, the interactions, and the bizarreness and the uniquenesses of the settings. So, if you've got some adversarial optimizer who wants to play their special Snowflake, say no. No, you play within the rules, guy, dude. Don't try and introduce some special weirdo thing. You know, play with what we got. Play with what we know, what we understand, so that we can all deal with it. We all know what we all know what we're coming up with. We all know what the pieces on the table are. So yeah, that's the optimizer. The second one is the person who always wants to be the special snowflake. They want to play something different. They want to be the other. And these ones I'm a little more forgiving with, because, you know, it's their game too, man. You know, they're a player. They've had some wild, mad vision, and just because it's not totally in genre, or it's a little out there, or it's quite weird, or it's strange, or you just haven't seen where they've got the source material from. But if you know the person, and you know this is their type, that they just like to be special and unique, then yeah, sort of, kind of, maybe. Because often with these characters, these players, what happens is they end up as pariahs in your game. Classic example would be a vampire game where someone really, really, really wants to be a werewolf because they heard about the Guru and the Guru Nation, and it just really hit them. And they've thought of this idea of how they could be a guru in the vampire world somehow. I don't know. Or, you know, they saw the bounty hunter class somewhere. And thought, I want to be a bounty hunter. Yeah, I'm going to be Boba Fett. That was his name. Boba Fett. I want to be Boba Fett. But I'm Boba Fett with a heart of gold. And I'm out to hunt down the things of evil and track them down and bring them back. And yeah, I'm going to make some money on the side. But yeah, Boba Fett. I want to be Boba Fett with a heart of gold. And so I can go out with these clerics and these paladins and all these other good dudes. You know, I'll be this miscreant, sort of semi-anti-hero guy. Yeah, that sounds really cool. And yeah, okay, maybe, sure, you've got a good concept. You're really into the game. You know, you're definitely a higher level than those optimizers. Set the optimizers on fire. No, don't do that. That is illegal. Most likely in your country, you're not allowed to set people on fire. No, no setting people on fire. But anyway. So you have these people who are carried away with their imagination. That's a good thing. You want that in players. I mean, you know, I'd rather have 6 of those players than, you know, a bunch of guys, you know, people who go, oh yeah, we're here for the beer, the pretzels, and the monster killing. You know, 6 people whose imaginations are completely on fire would be brilliant. Be exhausting as hell, but it'd be brilliant. But often these characters end up being pariahs. They are not part of the society. The werewolf is not part of the vampire society, and you have to sort of bend over backwards to get them fit in. The bounty hunter might not fit in with Team Paladin, Team Good. They're always on the outside. They're always getting into trouble, and their character, you know, their character just does not work. It does not gel with the rest of the group. This is one of the main problems with Snowflake characters. They do not gel with the rest of the group. Everyone else is playing genre A, and then you've got this genre B weirdo on the side. And often as a player, it's very hard to relate to them. You know, you're it's like, you're all Starfleet, you're playing Star Trek, and someone wanted to be Harry Mudd, the roguish trader who always caused trouble and things. You can't. The Starfleet team are not going to relate well to this independent free trader. Maybe you should be in some sort of free trader space game instead, where you'd fit in. And the Starfleet types are sort of the adversary, sort of the hemi-demi semi-adversaries. So yeah, there's always that. How do you as a player relate to this weirdo, this other, this alien that doesn't really fit in with your group, doesn't share the same goals, and is just a little too weird to really fit in. So you end up with this pariah, this person who, and this happens to all the other types as well, the characters are just not fitting in, they don't gel, if you're playing a high romance game, and someone's playing something like a lizard, or something totally alien, how do you put in romance options for a being which is not compatible with anything else in the setting? Everyone else is basically a funny forehead alien, but basically a mammalian placental ape at heart and genitals. Then if you're playing something which is totally weird, like some plant creature, and you're playing this romantic space opera, then there are no romance options. They lose out on that. Often the Snowflake will miss out on some of the planned genre conventions of the game. So there's always that. It's nice to see that they're interested, that they've thought about that, they've had this wild idea, but then again, there will be these unforeseen consequences down the line, just like with the optimizer, except that they are social problems. The character just won't fit in. And finally, there is the person who just gets carried away. They see a new thing and they want to play with the new thing. I believe Wizards of the Coast described this sort of player as Timmy. Timmy picks cool looking things because they look cool, but they don't really work well. I think they were describing Magic players. There's Timmy, there's Spike's the optimizer, the winner, the person who wants to play the win, and there's someone else who is the explorer, someone who just wants to play with the combinations and work out everything and muck around. But there's also Timmy. Timmy just picks things almost seemingly at random, and your group's Timmy has picked this snowflake thing, which they've seen and thought, oh, that looks cool, I want to be one of those, and hasn't thought it through. This player, you should steer gently back towards something in the core genre options. So, because they haven't thought it through at all. They've just seen this thing, and that's nice. It's nice to see that they're keen and having fun, but they're not. They're going to come afoul of both problems. There's going to be unforeseen power complications. Often the Timmy will pick something. It looks really cool, but inevitably it isn't. It's incredibly naff. They've nerfed their character from the get-go, and this just leads to a rather sad playtime for them. If you're playing, I don't know, D&D, and everyone else is rocking their characters and their abilities, and Timmy's picked something, again, something weird. The names are often exotic. I'd say samurai. I know there's a samurai subclass out there now, but they saw the word samurai and thought, I love samurai films. I love the wushu, waifu magic stuff. I want to play. That's what they've envisioned, but that's not what the class delivers. The class delivers something else. Who knows what it delivers, but it doesn't. And it was designed by people who had a different vision for what they wanted in their game anyway. But they put it on the web because, hey, that's what you do these days. But Timmy has now found it, and Timmy is playing this nerfed character who also doesn't fit in, who also doesn't gel with the group, and really they end up having this very suboptimal time. So in those cases as well, yeah, just say, how about you try something else? But, if you still got to let them experiment to learn. But often my initial response, based on all these things, is no. No. Don't, it's nice to see that you found this thing, that you're thinking about the game, that you've got this great vision, or you're just really keen to me. But we're playing this sort of game. I want Team Paladin, I want Team Good Guy, or everyone does have to be a member of Starfleet, or everyone has to be a member of the Rebellion if you're playing a Star Wars game. Everyone has to be curious about the occult, or have some reason to go looking at strange things if you're playing Call of Cthulhu. No one really, if you're going to play someone Call of Cthulhu who just doesn't want to go out and explore, then why are you there? Why have you turned up? Or you are a deep one. Why are you a deep one? You already are mad and things. I've seen that too. And so, yeah, Snowflake characters often say no, unless you know the player really well, and you think that their imagination has, they've just been totally inspired and they want to play this cool concept. Then maybe say yes, but also just have a chat and say, this is going to make me have to do a lot more work, because I'm going to have to work out how to fit you into the game. And, that is, telling the players, this is work. This actually becomes, a lot more work, a lot more runtime. And if you're not comfortable with that, then, yeah, just say no. But don't set them on fire, because that is illegal.